Kieran, it's a win over in Yorkshire to finish off the year. How do you assess that 80 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's the first half was two teams that looked like they were ready for the season to finish. There was probably a lack of intensity in there. I thought our goal line deal over the full game was really, really good, and that's probably what won us the game. And we just wore them down in the second half and got over. But certainly we'll take the win. We'll take a win over in Yorkshire, and we'll take a win wearing the green kit as well.
And whilst there was nothing to play for in terms of safety in the division, you must have been proud of that game management in the second half.
Yeah, we knew. We said at half time, the only really time they were coming to our try line was through our errors or penalties, and when we tidied that up, which we did in the second half, and we got a bit more field possession off the back, we knew we'd score tries. And Craven's game management and kicking was really good, and in the end we deserved winners, and it's good to finish off the season with 2 wins.
End of the first half, it was quite nip and tuck between us, and then a bit of brilliance from Jack Owens, who's signed a new deal for next year, separated the sides of the break, which we're glad to be keeping him.
Yeah, Jack's been superb all year. A great try there, running downhill. I think helped him to get over the try line. But Jack's been, he's been a leader within the group. He's witnessed through and through. He's loved every minute of playing for this club. He turns up every day and does the right thing, and it's great to have people like that on board for next year.
You gave another debut today, your 7th for the year, to Lewis Else. Is that a debut that's been a long time coming for Lewis?
Yeah, Elsie's been close a couple of times. He's a young guy who's played in the 19s, been consistent, certainly got a lot of pace about him, and he's a threat running the ball. And there were a couple of times during the year where I was going to play him and I'd spoke to him, but I didn't think as a group we were playing good enough. And you just have to be careful with a young guy if you're putting him in a team that the forwards are not quite dominant in some games, and he's got nothing to play for. So he's been close a couple of times, and he's had his debut today. I thought he did really, really well. I thought defensively he stood up, and certainly he's a player for the future.
Dan Norman joined our club 20 as well today. Is that a reward for him for his consistency throughout the year?
Yeah, it is, and it's mad to think. I think Dan before this year had only played 4 minutes first team for Widnes, so he had a big setback in pre-season with a shoulder injury after he worked hard to get himself where he was, and he's bounced back from that, and he's been absolutely superb since he came in.
Full time, the fans gave you a standing ovation to you and the boys. How important have they been to us over the year?
Oh, been superb. Everyone's been superb within the club. It has been a long year and a tough year, but we've got to the end of it now. Probably a few boxes ticked in survival's the main thing we've got. We've certainly got a club for next year. We've had a trip to Wembley, and we've had some fun on the way as well as some lows, but I think we've got a lot to build on, and the future of the club's looking good.
Season done now for the players, but for you and Phil and the rest of the club, I'm sure there's a lot of busy times for us in the weeks coming.
Yeah, it's busy time now. Obviously we're transitioned now to a part-time club, on and off the field, so that affects everyone in different ways. Certainly on the playing front, we've a lot of players will be coming in, a lot of players going out, and a lot of work to do to make sure we're competitive. But I think one of the things certainly for me as a coach this year, what's been good, and I've just said this to the boys inside, is through all our troubles, if the players in that changing room and the group weren't such good people, it had been a lot more difficult for me. And it's a testament to those guys and their families that they're good people. They've helped me along the way, and they've helped the club, and they've helped as much as the fans to make this club survive for next year.